Welcome. Welcome to the Vissco training and development session.
A little bit down to the knee supports now. The supports related to the leg. The foremost thing, the highest demanded product is knee brace. We call it as a knee brace. Some company call it as a knee immobilizer. Okay, both are same. Okay, ultimately this immobilizes the knee joint. PF fused fabric. The fabric is a soft PU foamed fabric, polyurethane foam fabric. It gives a cushioning effect to the leg. It is shaped in contoured aluminum splint. There are two splints on the back side. It is contoured in nature as per the curvature of your leg. Okay. Flexible fiber splint on either side. There are two aluminum splint on the back side. There is a flexible fiber splint, medial as well as lateral, inner as well as outside, the malleable splint. Easy to apply Velcro strap. Easy to apply Velcro strap. Extra patella strap to protect the knee. This is a patella strap. 14 inches and 19 inches variant. We have a short variety in this and we have a long variety in this. Longer one is 19 inches. Small to double XL sizes available, and in the similar way we are having a universal also in this. Universal size. No company has got universal size. The uniqueness of our knee brace, we have two aluminum splint and we have two fiber splint on either side. Now this combination no company has got. What they have all four aluminum splint. They have all the four aluminum splint like our other product 2701 knee stabler. That is all the four splints are aluminum. I will come to the why we go for this, why we recommend, for what indication we recommend that. Normally knee immobilizers are used for fractures, mainly TKR, total knee replacement. Post TKR surgery, normally doctor go for a knee immobilizer. Okay, when you show this product, when you tell the doctor, the side splints are fiber which can take the shape malleable splint, then the doctor say that I want this product. This is a TKR product, post knee replacement surgery product. No company has got TKR post surgery product, knee immobilizer. Only Vissco has. Because post TKR, all the four splints you cannot use. I will tell you the disadvantages what they have. Post TKR, dressing is done, there is a heavy bandaging. The bandaging will be so huge. It's a bulky bandage. We call it as a bulky bandaging because they will tighten the knee joint so heavily that the patient should not able to move his knee. Maybe for 15 days he is not able to move the knee because he want to be movement to be arrested. So when the patient already has got so much of bandages, such a heavy bandage, it's a knee, heavy bandaging will be done here. There is a bulky bandage. Suppose if you give 2 lateral splint aluminium, 2 side aluminium splint, the aluminium splint put pressure on the bandages. When it put pressure on the bandages, the patient is already under pain, tremendous pain. He will get additional pain. The pain gets accumulated, increased. Normally doctors don't recommend. Otherwise, what they do, they remove the aluminum splint, they bend it. But when they bend it, the total immobilization is lost because there is a huge gap between the leg and the bandage. Huge gap. Normally, they will not be able to attain full immobilization of the knee joint. Understood? So, most of the time they write, but when I go and promote my product and tell my product advantages, what the fiber splint do? The fiber splint, now this is the bandage. When I apply the fiber splint, since it is a malleable splint, the splint takes the shape of the bandage. The splint takes the shape of the bandage. It takes the shape, it bends. So it will not put pressure on the bandage. Understood? So when I demonstrate this product to post TKR, most of the time, maximum this bandage is used by TKR only. It is a OT product. This is not a OPD product. This is a OT product. Immediately after TKR, they wrap around and they send outside. Advantage of fiber, you understood now? It takes the shape of the bandage, will not exert pressure on the bandages so that it will not cause any additional pain to the patient. At the same time, the backside contour splint ensures that the leg is in a immobilized state. Understood? 19 inches. And no company has got this type of bandage. And another advantage. If you go to other companies, suppose I am having a knee stabler, what type of strapping it has got? उधर का strapping कैसे है procedure? इधर velcro strapping है, उधर क्या है? Reverse buckle system. इधर buckle है, buckle का अंदर आप खींचते हैं. Whenever you tighten it, there is a possibility that you are putting pressure on the already injured leg. Patient get pain. Whereas here we have given a velcro closure. You need not खींचने का कुछ संभव नहीं है. Just apply करो, थोड़ा पकड़ के खींच के इसको डालो. It's a velcro closure. It will not cause any additional pain to the patient. So normally when I promote this product, doctors like it. And I am having a for total immobilization to arrest the patella. This one we are having a patella strap also. If the doctor doesn't like patella strap, he says that no, I don't want patella strap. Just cut it, doctor. Cut open. Understood now? So all TKR you can promote this product. No company has got this product. So we consider this as a promotional product for the doctors. Okay, highest selling product. ONE support, again it is a 3 principal brace, like a ash brace. It is a 3 principal brace. Okay, what is OA? Osteoarthritis. OA means osteoarthritis. In this condition, what happens? There is a bone, knee joint, and between the knee joint, there is a meniscus disc, and it acts like a cushioning. Over a period of time, the meniscus dries up, breaks away. Once it breaks away, the bone come in contact on one another. It starts rubbing. If the rubbing is more on the inner side, देन इधर आपको ज़्यादा डेंट मिलेगा, इधर ओपन हो जाता है बिकॉज इट इज़ रेस्टिंग ऑन द इनर साइड. बाहर लैटरल साइड में ओपन हो जाते हैं. योर लेग बिकम बेंड लाइक दिस, बो लेग बोलते हैं इसको. योर लेग विल बिकम ए बो. Okay, so when the pressure is on the outer side and the medial opens up, then it is called as a X type. X ऐसा हो जाता है. Like you have seen people walking like this. Their ankle is on the external, like this they will go. The leg will be bent like this on the both the side. इसमें क्या होता है? Pressure on the inner side, there is a open on the outer side. Here there is a pressure on the outer side. No, here there is a pressure, outer side is open up हो जाता है. Inner pressure होके outer open होता है and इसमें outer pressure जाता है, inner open हो जाते हैं between the bone. There is a term called, what is the term we use it? If it is a bow leg, it is called as varus. If it is a X type of thing, it is called as a valgus. So normally what the doctors use? OA, RV. He in the diagnosis he mentioned as OA RV means osteoarthritis, right leg, varus. Suppose if it is a left leg, OA L varus, OA LV. It's a short form. Similarly here, OA right valgus, VAL. Then OA left valgus, VAL. Understood? So this is the terminology they use. Now how to correct this varus and valgus deformity? The ultimate treatment is surgery. Ultimate. There are some conditions where the doctor would like to prolong the operation. Like the patient is young. He is just around 30-40-year-old. As I told you, when you go for a knee replacement surgery, after 10 years, the patient has to go for a revision. Suppose, if I consider average living span of a person is 70 years in India. At the age of 40, he undergo TKR. He undergo TKR. At the age of 50, revision TKR. At the age of 60, revision TKR. At the age of 70, revision TKR. How many times he has to undergo? So till his last living this one, he has to undergo almost every 10 years. Sometimes even less than 10 years also. Patients will go for a revision. So normally 4 times expensive. If you take one TKR around 2 to 3 lakhs, how much he has to spend? So normally if he is a good orthopedic doctor, he would like to prolong as much as possible with the use of alternate therapy like bracings. कितना साल जुड़ सकते हैं उतना साल जुड़ो, सो ये बचेगा, इधर भी बचेगा. When you come to 60, then normally the doctor decide that you go for a TKR. Understood? Okay. So depending on the age of the patient, condition of the patient and financial status and all, the doctor will decide whether I should go for a revision or shall I continue with the conservative treatment. Okay. Now there is one more thing is available. This is age factor and financial aspect. Now osteoarthritis varus defect is 5 degree. Osteoarthritis, varus, defective is 5 degree. The distance between these two, it is resting on the inner side, outside is open up, but the degree of bonus is 5 degree. Doctor normally what they do? Go for brace. If the defective increases to 10 degree, go for brace. If the defective increases to 15 degree, try brace. No, go for surgery. So depending on the condition of the patient, osteoarthritis condition, the doctor will decide whether it is in the initial stages, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, depending on the defect. He will decide. Understood? So these are the various methods the doctor analyze before putting the patient on a TKR. Everywhere it is the same thing. Nowadays most of the doctor, the moment they see varus valgus deformity, surgery. That is a trend now. Okay? Now coming to our brace. See, normally varus and valgus deformity happens because of various factors. Number 1, your walking style is not correct. When your walking style is not correct, there are a lot of insults available. So they try to, if we are able to diagnose it in an earlier stage, very good. You will not get OA, arthritis. Okay, but diagnosis is very important. People come to the doctor only when they started getting knee pain. When the pain is mild, they neglect it. With little bit of rest, with tablet taking, they get relief. But when it goes into a severe condition, then they come to the doctor. By the time already the defect started. Otherwise, it can be corrected. Normally, I will tell you, today I am having a knee pain on the right side. Left side, when the doctor takes in X-ray, left leg is very often very good, no problem. Now, when the patient does his normal activity, I know that I put little pressure, I am getting pain. Normally what I do, I tend to put more pressure on the left side. I started putting my weight on the left side. So the defect from the right gets transferred into the left. Now today I am having one leg pain, tomorrow chances of getting the leg other is also more. So when you have, that is why osteoarthritis, when the brace is put, normally some doctors put brace on both the, even though it is not affected, they would like to prescribe brace for the second leg also. Now initially, see, deformity is more because it is an advanced stage. Because initially what happens, OA will happen in only one leg. But the patient, what happens is, he started putting pressure on the other side. So then from right it gets transferred into left. And when both the thing becomes unbearable, then they go to the doctor. So from one leg, they started getting affected. So normally, even if the patient is having one leg also, normally doctor recommend you try to put brace on the second one also. Because there is a tendency, human tendency, when I have discomfort here, I would like to put unnecessary pressure on the other side. It is misunderstood even by the doctors. It is misunderstood by the doctors. The technicality is something different. See, what happens is, if you go to a braces, advanced braces, which works on the pneumatic, the air pump system, the braces with the air pump system. The system of treating osteoarthritis is different there. Like a Donjai braces, it works on a different principle. And ours is a conservative treatment. Our braces are a conservative, basic osteoarthritis. Ours is not an advanced one. Okay, so it is a basic. There is a treatment, this one, because whenever the advanced people like Medi people go to the doctor, Donjai people go to the doctor, they tell that the brace has to come outside or the inside, like that they say. Doctor will carry the same principle when I go and promote. And they apply in a similar position. Then later on, I will get a complaint that I applied your OA knee brace, it is not at all effective. Where the bone has opened up? On the outer side. On the outer side. Now, suppose Donjoy, example, they are having a knee brace, OA knee brace they are having. The system of treating OA knee brace is different. What they do, they are having frame on both the side, whereas we have frame on only one side. They have frame on both the side. What they do, there is an adjustment screw here, there is a plate here inside. When I tighten the screw, this plate pushes the bone inside. Upper, it pushes the bone inside. The lower bone screw pushes the bone inside. So there is a support here already, and now there is a pressure coming here. I'm pushing both the bones. So bone will get shifted. When it shifted, the pressure goes off on the inner side. When the pressure is relieved, patient get immediate relief. The treatment is different here. Whereas in our osteoarthritis brace, we have brace only on the one side. Okay, and we call it as a three-way pressure. What I am doing here is I am putting plate on the inner side. Why I am putting plate on the inner side? Now already there is a pressure here. Okay, now the pressure will increase more and more if you leave it like that. And I want to hold this bone from further curving inside. Now what I am doing is I am arresting the further bending of the bone. First I am arrest the bending of the bone. Bend ऐसा हो रहा है, इसको मैं arrest करता हूँ. Okay. Now when I come the strapping part, the strapping comes on the outside side. That is the third pressure point. The strapping comes on the center. ये strapping क्या करते हैं? When the bone is like this, I have kept a splint here so that it arrests the further bending. When I apply the further strapping, the strapping pushes the bone. It pushes the bone. So that what happens is the bone becomes straightened. Understood? Our therapy is little bit different. So don't compare our braces with an international product because their braces are different. Understood? Here also, as I told you,
this is only to hold the product, the ups and downs strap, whereas the science is happening in the center.
suppose I will give you, suppose I put, instead of giving inner splint, suppose I am going for the outer splint, example. I am going for the outer splint and the third pressure comes here. Now this is putting pressure on the already curved bone. बाद में क्या होगा? ये further down हो जाते हैं. So the gap increases outside. The moment you put our brace wrongly, the patient who was having mild pain or a moderate pain start getting severe pain. So our way of treatment is different compared to the multinationals. ये आपको you have to do. Now for varus, right varus, I am having a right varus leg. Now whether the splint has to come inside or the outside, it has to come inside. When it has to come inside, now this is the brace. This is the brace. Where is the splint? Is there a splint here? How is the application? I am going like this. When I apply, where is the splint coming? It is coming on the inner side. So for right leg varus, the splint comes in the inside. The same brace can be used for leg side valgus, not varus, valgus, the reverse. In the valgus. In such a condition, what happens? It comes on the outer side. Suppose I am having another splint on the inner side. Now this is a left side splint. I have one more variety where the splint comes on the right side. This product, right leg valgus, left leg varus. Understood now? This splint can be used for right leg varus, left leg valgus. The left one can be used, this one can be used for right leg valgus, left leg varus. Understood now? This is a simple technique. I am giving one pressure here, the second pressure here, and the third pressure here. It's a 3-point. Understood? Any osteoarthritic condition where the defective is up to 5 to 10 degree, maybe up to 15 degree, with little bit of manipulation, the patient osteoarthritis can be treated. How? It is putting the third pressure. Now, I was telling regarding 5 degree, 10 degree, 15 degree. My varus is around 5 degree, this is working. Instead of putting this, patient tell you, I am not getting relief. Immediately आपको मन में आना चाहिए, I think इसका defect ज़्यादा है. The whatever pressure I am giving may not be sufficient. During that time, what you have to do is, you have to take a padding. He require more compression. What you have to do is, इसको थोड़ा खींचो. Then insert this padding. So थोड़ा additional हो गया padding. Then you ask the patient, are you happy? He says that, yeah, little bit happy. Leave it like that. Understood? Otherwise, you can go for a little bit thicker one. This is a good one now. Okay. And another thing is, it is a polycentric hinges now. Polycentric hinges means it mimics normal knee joint. It's just like this. So only thing is it bend on one direction and it will not, it arrests extension. It allows only flexion. You only extension, no. Okay, and polycentric means it has got two centers. Monocentric means it has got only one hinges. Only one hinge. You got the concept right now? Varus and valgus, how it has to be treated. Now there is lot of questions. Doctor will ask you. Then you have to demonstrate to the doctors when we go to the field. Then only they also understand. Otherwise they are with the same mindset of those multinational companies, whatever they told, it is there in their mind. Their treatment is different, where the frame is covering all both the side, whereas we don't have a splint on either side. We have splint on only one side.
So which one is better, the international one or the one what we have?
See, for a basic osteoarthritis, in the initial stages, 5 degree, 10 degree, maybe 15 degree also, this treatment is fantastic. This is cost effective. Cost effective. But there are chances, those braces cost 30,000 rupees, 40,000 rupees, 50,000 rupees. After spending so much of money, if the patient is not getting relief, it's a waste. Understood? Ultimately, I told you osteoarthritis can be treated only with the surgery. But only thing is we can, as long as possible, try to prolong it. Understood?
So the mechanism they have, they do not have the additional steps, if I'm correct.
Yeah, they don't have straps. It is just like a knee, this one, brace, frame. It's a range of motion type of frame. Okay, so some of the companies, they are having a sack here, ear sack. Even we had a product. Guardian knee brace. We are having a product. Have you seen Guardian knee brace? We have an advanced product, Guardian knee brace, ON knee brace. That different is same thing. The frame comes on both the side, but there is a air pump here. You have to pump the air. What happens is it pushes the bone. It pushes the bone. The one product which is the fastest selling in range is functional knee support. Almost all type of patients can use it, post-operative, pre-operative, aged patient. There is no restriction for this product. Whenever you are having instability in the knee joint, definitely you can go for a functional knee support. Advantage. This is made of a Dritex material. Dritex material. What is Dritex? It doesn't collect sweat, then breathability. So it has got a 4-way stretching capacity. Breathability is there. It will not retain heat. It will not retain heat. What are the disadvantages of neoprene? It retains heat. Understood? And it is not breathable. It is not a breathable. And neoprene causes allergic reactions. Indian climatic condition. You get itchings and all. Both the materials are synthetic. Neoprene is a synthetic material. Dritex is a synthetic material. But Dritex has got advantages over neoprene. As she told, it is skin friendly, breathable, will not retain heat. 4-way stretch fabric. And it has got all the properties of neoprene. And 4 advantages over neoprene. And another disadvantage in neoprene is costly material, whereas Dritex is cheaper. You get all the qualities of a neoprene, whereas the cost to the patient is less. What is the price of this functional knee support hours Dritex? Maybe around 700-800 rupees. What is the neoprene? We have a neoprene material also, no? What will be the MRP? Maybe around 1800 rupees. It is almost double. There's companies charging 2500 rupees also for a neoprene knee brace. So neoprene is costlier. Understood? Again, this brace has got a polycentric hinges. Polycentric hinges mimic normal knee joint function. It will not put pressure on the knee joint. Okay? And it is sturdy material. It ensures that it gives strength to the knee joint on both the sides. And it allows only flexion and it locks hyperextension. It locks hyperextension. उधर नहीं जाते हैं, इधर ही लॉक हो गया. Only flexion it allows. Understood? Can be worn on right and left. Can be worn on right and left. Very good product. One show. It looks like a neoprene material only, but it is not neoprene. Now there is one more version is there. So there is no splint here. It is just a wraparound model. We have both the varieties. See, especially the sports, those people who are involved in sports, and there are few doctors, highly qualified doctors, they don't want to go for a very huge bandage or something. They want, my pain is here only, give support which covers only this area, as short as possible. We have a product for that also in the neoprene range. This is similar product actually, recently, but only thing is the material is different. Okay, it is a cotton based, skin friendly, antifungal, antibacterial, okay, and with a loop technology. And hinges again, it is a polycentric hinges on both the sides. Okay, this is the only. If the patient is obese, normally a linear bandages may not work for him. See, he want to have a heavy bandage type of thing. Suppose if the patient is heavily built, maybe around 80 kgs, 80 plus kgs, please recommend this product. This is heavily built, okay, and it gives an idea. See, both the supports are same, but when you see the product, when you see this and this, which one you feel that it is sturdier? So it's psychology. Both the product is same, but psychology. So psychology most of the time plays an important role in treating pain. So once you say that I have given this, the patient normal psychologically he is feeling, I am having the right product actually. But for heavy bandaging, this is the best product. For obese patient, I always recommend this. Linear, definitely that. All climatic condition you can use this. Not neoprene. Not neoprene. We have product in neoprene also. See, one thing you have to ask doctor, do you recommend front closure or the back closure? See, the advantage of the front closure, why we are going for a front closure is obese patient and aged patient, they are not able to bend too much. And for a black closure, he has to bend and he has to put, he is putting extra this on. So open, the front closure is the most ideal one. See, there is a tendency, if you apply the closure in the outer side, possibility of opening up. See, that is a psychological this one. If I put a strapping on the outer side, there the strapping may open up. That is a psychology. What you have to do is apply on the doctor. Tell the doctor, doctor, do whatever activity you want. This is a short knee brace. Short knee brace normally a doctor prescribe whenever there is a ligament tear, tendon rupture, okay, post POP removal. Once the long knee brace is removed after TKR, total knee replacement surgery, maybe the doctor will put total long knee brace maybe for 10 days, 15 days. When the patient becomes active, some of the doctors feel that this patient requires support few more days. May not be the long version, maybe I can go for a shorter version. And there is arthroscopy. They do keyhole surgery. Also, normally they will not go for the longer one, they go for a shorter one. Because they do keyhole surgery and the incision is very small, and normally they go for a shorter knee brace. This is a 14 inches. Understood? So normally after 10-15 days of TKR, when the patient becomes more active, they discontinue long knee brace, they start with the short knee brace, one option. Second option is total arthroscopy surgeon. Any arthroscopic surgeon in your area promote this product. They like this. Most of the doctors ask you, do you have a short knee brace? Yes, we have a short knee brace, 14 inches. Understood? Remaining all the advantages, whatever is there, the same thing remains here also. Backside 2 aluminum splint, side there are a fiber splint.
So we have made a 22-inch version.
That is in this we are coming?
No,
In this one.
we mobilize it. And we have 3 panels.
Knee stabler.
A 3 panels. 3 panel as well. 3 panel design in the 22-inch.
This one, na?
22-inch.
22 inch. Okay.
Yeah, in the big version.
See, 22 inches we have a knee stabler. There, all the splint is aluminium. Backside 2 and the side. This is called as a medial. This is called a lateral. Both medial and lateral is aluminium. Understood? Now, normally, this product is an OPD product. Normally, this is a OPD product. When the patient goes to a doctor telling that I am having a knee pain or he is having a fracture, this one simple fracture, then the doctor may not put POP. He say that only knee immobilizer will do. Definitely he will go for a stabler. he will prescribe straight away. It's an OPD product. But when it comes to OT, the OT knee brace happens inside the OT. The moment the TKR is done, before the patient comes out of the OT, this is wrapped. This product is wrapped. This is a OT product, that is a OPD product. Have a difference. Then your sale will increase. If you promote both the things, you are confusing the doctor. He will not write anything.
Majorly we still sell about 70% of this.
This is the highest selling. This is the highest selling knee immobilizer.
Prefer all 4 aluminum screws.
This is the most preferred, actually. When we discuss with the doctor now, then they say, then they will understand, yes, this is what we want. And they have been using for ages. Okay? Again, this is a unique product. This is a unique product. It's a 2D technology. We have 3D technology also, product, 2D technology. 2D technology is, we are using 2 threads. We are using 2 threads, and with the help of this technology, you can adjust the compressions at various places as per your need. You can adjust the compression as per the need. Now, in an ankle binder, where you should not have compression. You should not have compression on the, on the heel bone. On the heel bone, you should not have any compression. So the heel bone stretches. See here, it arms stretches. And it ensures that the heel bone sits properly. When the heel bone is sitting properly, then application becomes easy for you. Then the strapping will happen figure of 8. ये करो. फिगर ऑफ 8 थोड़ा ऊपर आना चाहिए. फिगर ऑफ 8 स्ट्रैपिंग होना चाहिए ऊपर. And this is a unique product. 2D technology, yes, Tynor is having, but we have one advantage over the competitor. Number 1 is the loop technology band, number 1. And our band, now it is 2.5 inches, it was 3 inches, now it is 2.5. Tynor is just 2 inches. The more the width, the more the coverage, the more the comfort. Okay? Now, reciprocated heel, it will not put any pressure on the heel actually, and contoured heel. Can you see the contouredness? There is a little bit of wider compared to the upper one. It is a contoured. Can you see the shape? It is a contoured design. Not putting any pressure here, pressure all over, 2.5 inches band, and it is a loop elastic band. You can adjust the compression as per your requirement. Okay, and this is the also well accepted product of our company. Okay, it was 3 inches, now it is made 2.5 inches. Now the one product which is of very high demand, it is a rigid ankle support. This has got a matte fabric on the outer side. Matte fabric is very sturdy, okay, breathable fabric, and on the inner side it has been fused with a PUF fabric. It is a cushion fabric just to enhance the comfort to the patient. It has got a 2 splint, one a lateral splint, another is a medial splint, and it is an aluminum splint. And if you touch it, if you touch the splint, you can see it is little bit broader on the upper side narrows down little bit and ends with a little bit broader side, that is narrow. So what happens is, this is an ankle, there is a bone protrusion, there is a bone protruding. Suppose if I put a splint over this and put pressure strapping, the splint presses the bone. For a period of time, that bone starts giving pain. So what we have done is, so it is not coming over on the joint, it is coming around the joint. So it is not putting any pressure on so we call it as a contoured splint. It has been contoured in shape as per the structure of the ankle joint bone. Okay. Now this arrests inversion and eversion. So it avoids inversion of the foot, eversion of the foot, because it restricts the movement. It maintains dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. It allows dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, but only thing is it will not allow inversion and eversion. Okay, so it protects the ankle joint rigidly from both the ends. And figure of 8 strapping enhances the compression around the ankle joint. It is a figure of 8 strap. One strap comes like this, one strap goes in the reverse direction, 8. And additional strapping to hold the bandage at the ankle level. Understood? Heel opening to ensure that there is no pressure on the heel, and to ensure that the heel is positioned properly so that the brace is in place. On the outer side, we have given additional foam padding so that these laces will not put any pressure on the anterior portion of the ankle. Understood? And this is the product which most of the orthopedic doctors, especially the doctor related to sports injury, they like it. Understood now? Matte fabric, okay, can be used on the right side or the left side. Both the legs you can use it. And it is a open toe. The toes can normally function.
And with this product,
Yeah. See, this is again a unique product. No Indian company has got this product. Some multinational has this product, but it is very, very costly. It is costing 7,000, 8,000 rupees. This is called ear ankle brace. It has got 2 shells, contoured shells on both the sides. It is rigid. On the inner side, it is a soft padded ear sacs. Soft padded ear sacs. Okay. There is a plantar strapping where you can adjust the height as per your requirement. You just नीचे करो, adjust कर सकते हैं. नीचे करो, adjust कर सकते हैं. ओके, ये हाइट को आप एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं बाय जस्ट मैनिपुलेटिंग हियर. देयर इज ए valve with the help of the bulb, ear bulb, just insert it. You can inflate see here, okay, you can inflate both the side. Now one thing you have to understand, how many pumps you made here, Similar pump has to be done here. Otherwise, there is a not uniformity. The pressure variation will be there. Understood? As per the comfort of the patient, as per the swelling of the patient ankle, this one, you can put. This is called as a pneumatic ankle brace, stirrup brace. It's a pneumatic, air compressed, a unique product. Normally, this is used post ankle surgery. Ankle fracture, where there is a huge swelling. In order to reduce the swelling, they use this. Because what happens when the swelling is there, the blood circulation is not happening properly. The blood is pooled. By putting the air pressure, when the patient is made to walk, the air from up it goes down, from down it goes up. Come down. Whenever you are moving, it gets pumped. So what happens is it enhances the blood flow. It enhances the blood flow. It allows blood to move up. When the blood starts moving, slowly the swelling comes down. When the swelling comes down, your pain comes down. When the pain comes down, your recovery is faster. Understood now? Okay? This is a unique product. Again, I am telling you, all imported product is very, very costly. Only 1 or 2 companies. And this has got a tremendous scope. Only thing is, we have to carry this, show to the doctor. Youngsters are super busy. They want to spend time outside rather than sitting inside. Software professionals, very busy. They don't get leave for months together. So, normally either they go for surgery. अरे सर्जरी करवा दो डॉक्टर, इन 3-4 days टाइम मेरे को डिस्चार्ज करो, आई हैव टू अटेंड माई ड्यूटीज़, आई कैन नॉट सिट एट होम बिकॉज आई डोंट गेट. दैट इज़ द इमीडिएट ट्रीटमेंट को जाते हैं. इफ़ आई पुट ए प्लास्टर कास्ट, it takes minimum 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks to heal. Till such time, the patient cannot do their normal activities. Only inside the house they can move around. Outside they cannot go. They cannot do their normal, any of the normal he cannot do. So normally doctors को क्या बोलते हैं? Normally the younger generation, since the invent of your social media, most of the youngsters know that such a product is available in the market. Which replaces plaster of Paris. They themselves will tell the doctor, डॉक्टर इतना बड़ा हेवी बैंडेजिंग करते हैं ना, ये बूट मिलते हैं ना, ये प्रिस्क्राइब करो. So doctor invariably has to write because he himself is recommending. तो ट्रेंड थोड़ा चेंज हो रहा है. So you have to promote this product. This product is called as a pneumatic walker boot. It's a pneumatic walker boot. We have a longer version and we have a shorter version for the ankle, and we have a longer version for the below knee. This is a below knee. Okay, now this product can replace POP. POP का advantages क्या है? It's locally available. थोड़ा cheap होता है, but cheap नहीं होता है. Do you know the application of POP in Mumbai? Yes. If a person gets a fracture, POP bandage itself will cost 5 rolls, 165, 100 200 rupees into 5, 1000 rupees. For applying POP bandages, doctor charge 2,500, 3,000, 4,000 rupees. So totally at the time of discharge, the patient has to shell out almost around 7,000, 8,000 rupees to the doctor.
And we sell a POP for 35 rupees a bandage.
He makes all the money. So ये एक simple fracture को बॉम्बे में patient has to sell out around 7,000, 8,000 rupees. And after spending that, the bandage is so heavy and every time he cannot walk. Then for that walking, he has to have somebody's help, number one. And if nobody is there, then he has to go for a walker or he may have to go for a crutches. Another thing is he cannot take bath because POP you cannot take bath. Water should not go inside. Understood? And you cannot take X-ray. If you want to take X-ray, the doctor has to cut open the POP, then take the X-ray. If the bone is not healed, again you will put the POP, again another 5,000-6,000 rupees. So it is a cumbersome process and it is a messy thing. Doctor has to dip it in, the POP will come out, it spread on your this one patient's cloth, doctor's cloth, cleaning, headache. So nowadays they are going for a ready-made immobilizer. This is nothing but an immobilizer. Fractures, anything related to the lower leg, including metatarsal, ankle fractures, you can go for this. Again I am telling you, this product is for simple fractures, not a compound fracture. This product can be prescribed after internal fixation. Internal fixation को रास्ता भी लगा दिया, this can be applied. External fixator को नहीं कर सकते हैं, internal fixator को use कर सकते हैं. Okay? Now coming to the product features and benefits. Anterior splint इसको बोलते हैं, or we call it as a shin splint. Shin. This is an additional padding for the shin. This is a padding, internal padding, and this is an external immobilizer. Now there is a wrapping which is an import version. It is very good for some indications. I will tell you those indications. And another advantage is additional paddings. Why this is used? Many of the companies, they don't give additional padding, where we are giving additional padding. Now this product has to be worn, ensure that the leg goes totally to the back, sits back side. Then the strapping happens from the lower going up to the upper. Once this is done, then you go for a upper strapping. Suppose if the patient want to keep his fingers open, he want to move his finger, or else the doctor want to see whether any swelling is there from time to time, he want to keep the brace open at the toe level. So remove this, keep it. Suppose there is no requirement, especially diabetic patient, there is a possibility that injuring the fingers. So what you do, just give a protective this one, so that it safeguard the toes. Understood? Once this is applied, then go to the shell, again ensure that it sits properly at the back side.
And there is also padding at the bottom.
Yeah. Goes tightly into the back thing. Then you are going for the padding. Then you apply this. Then the strapping happens from down. Now, what are the other advantages of this product? It improves the gait. Normally when you put POP bandages, the patient will not be able to put pressure on the injured leg, because the moment he put, he get pain. Whereas when he wears walker boot, he can normally walk without it getting any pressure.
It is called heel toe strike movement. So
It is called we call it as a
walking
rocker sole. We call it as a rocker sole. A rocker sole is I will show you this. Oh, this is covered. How it comes is, there is a sole here. If you remove this sole, you can see air sacs. Air place this one. The air gets filled up in that. So whenever the patient makes a move, it gives a type of a cushioning type of thing, so that the patient will not get pressure at the foot level. Others in normal POP, he gets pain because he is putting pressure. There he will not get any pressure. Understood? And on one leg you are having on a rocker roll, the other one shoe you can have a normal shoe, and your size almost remains same only, will not get affected.
You can walk in this.
You have to walk. See what happens, the present treatment procedure is like that. The moment you immobilize the patient, once it is immobilized, try to make him walk. The moment he starts walking, why we call it a pneumatic, there is a air sac here. When he starts walking, the air sacs put pressure on the blood vessels. So the blood starts moving. Then the healing is faster, recovery is faster. Understood? So there is a 2 air sacs here on either side. Can you see this? Now this can be inflated. See here. Now when I do inflation, I want to do inflation simultaneously. 1, 3, 4, 5. Don't do that. This is 10 inflation, this is 5. Don't do that. Okay. Now if the patient feel after inflating, the patient feel that अरे inflation ज़्यादा हो गया साहब, pressure बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है, इसको थोड़ा deflate करना पड़ेगा. इसको deflate कर सकते हैं आप. ये बटन है ना, इसको प्रेस करो, ये बाहर आ जाते हैं एयर. कितना कम होना चाहिए उतना करो. देन उसको बोलो कम हो गया, आप ठीक है सर, अभी ठीक है, छोड़ दीजिए. Understood? And once the patient starts walking with this, his recovery time is faster. This is what the younger generation want now. This is a younger generation product.
Where will that go?
This one, I will tell you. Now this additional padding has been given. Suppose now I applied the bandage. The patient, in spite of this, he sees that there is a gap here. So the gaps can be adjusted with the help of these paddings. Number 1. Number 2, I am having a open injury. Fracture हो गया, open injury है, थोड़ा scratches हो गया, doctor will put bandages. Suppose if I put the strapping, it may hurt, he may get pain. So वो bandage का ऊपर you can put a support. Understood? And suppose if you say that no, I want little bit height, or else he is having a arch problem, medial arch problem, keep this in the medial arch, he gets support. So we have given additional padding to take care of those things, minor things where he requires an additional support. This can be inserted.
Even the patient walks, you would not face any pain.
No.
And the difference between single and double wall.
See, double wall, single wall I have to see. I think single wall, as per my knowledge, the valve comes in the outer anterior side. See, I will tell you. If the patient is having an ankle surgery, normally double wall at the ankle side is the most advisable one, both the side ankle mein, so that the swelling comes down. Suppose if the valve is on the outer side, see the same air sac will be here. Suppose if you are having a swelling at the shin area, shin fracture, then you can have a single valve so that it will address the problem at the shin level. Understood? So that is an anterior, one way. This is a posterior. But when you show both the things, doctor definitely go for this.